Side Eye Society, where we take a look, we pause, say what the hell, and then we unpack the mess. I'm Nick, and I stay clocking it. Right now, we're not gonna take a side eye at this chaotic life that was lived. Right now, I just want to turn a side eye to the narrative that is currently brewing surrounding the death of 23-year-old Robert Cosby Jr. Robert Cosby Jr. is the son of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's Mary Cosby. Before I get into this content, I just want to extend, we here at the Side Eye Society want to extend our deepest condolences to Mary, to Robert Sr., and to all of those who knew and loved Robert Cosby Jr. best. So again, just want to extend those condolences. This story right now is coming from TMZ, where Mary Cosby and Robert Sr. tell the people at TMZ, our beloved son, Robert Jr., has been called home to the Lord. Though our hearts ache, we take comfort in God's promise and in knowing he is finally at peace. We are grateful for your prayers and trust in the Lord to carry us through this time of sorrow. Now, Robert Jr. was just 23 years old, and Robert Jr. was featured on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City for a few seasons. And during these seasons, we watched this young man battle addiction. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I knew that my gut was telling me that this young man was not going to live to see old age. I never believed it for one bit. The tumultuousness, the chaos of watching him battle addiction, and then watching his mother help him to rally through and to battle this addiction, and her doing whatever as a mother that she felt she needed to do to help her son. Mary Cosby did all of the things. She took him to rehab. She prayed with him. She prayed for him. She did all of these things, and nothing could stop this monster, this addiction that lived within her son, that consumed his life. And Mary shared those, details. Now, police in Salt Lake City tell us they responded on Monday night to a call for a full arrest medical emergency for a 23-year-old male. We're told fire and paramedics were dispatched. Now, his death comes only a couple months after Robert Jr.'s wife, Alexiana, filed for divorce. So that's telling as well. So Robert appeared on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City a few times over the years, like I just stated. During season 4, there was a storyline about Mary learning Robert had secretly gotten married right under her nose. The wedding reportedly went down in August of 2022 at a Utah courthouse. You guys remember how Robert was very secretive when it came to his wife, and Mary pretty much pulling it out of him that he had gotten married. Remember how nonchalant Robert was about it. So Real Housewives of Salt Lake City made Robert and Alexiana's alleged drug problems a big part of Mary's storyline too. Yes, Mary revealed that they were both allegedly doing drugs. So Robert had numerous legal issues as well. As we first reported, he was arrested in Utah back in September for a number of alleged crimes, including trespassing and assault. He was previously arrested for DUI in 2022 when cops said he didn't have a license and disobeyed traffic laws. He ended up pleading guilty to the DUI. He got out of prison in February. Yeah, he was only 23 years old. So like I said, we watched Mary pray for her son, take him to rehab, and love on him the best way that she could as a mother. And if you watched last season, or was it the season before, when she had that come to Jesus talk with Robert Jr., and they both cried when he was just telling her, how the addiction was pretty much eating him alive. And watching those tears and watching them cry, my gut was just telling me, I don't believe that this young man is going to survive too much longer. And unfortunately, he did not. If you know someone who is battling addiction, all you can do is be there the best way you know how. Being there for them, trying to get them help if they want the help. But at the end of the day,
I already knew who my higher power was.
It has to be up to the person who is battling the addiction to finally have a come to Jesus moment and say,
I feel like
I want to be
you don't
clean.
have that higher help.
So again,
you're still going to be back in that same dark circle.
And condolences.
You're trying to come out of
the Cosby family.
We're in the midst of Robert.
We don't know
trying to
what
find
this means for
his destination,
Mary,
or we're trying to find
Housewives
wherever his journey goes.
Will she take the
opening
season?
these
We don't know.
church doors will help Robert and whoever else is
But
in
all
need.
I know is that as a mother,
all the people that
my
was
heart
like cool
goes
with,
out
they all
to
relapsed.
this woman. No matter how you feel about Mary Cosby on the show, or whatever you feel about her and her church.
Did you tell him to
saw
pray?
the documentary.
Did you tell anyone?
No.
He still can.
Her son is
I just don't
gone.
like forcing it down people's throat.
Yeah,
But
you won't.
And
Just
at
drop the
this
little bug in
time,
there. Sometimes people need it, You never
we
go
just
dark
need
where
to
you think you
uplift her.
can't change something. Because you know that with God,
while she's
nothing
getting ready to
nothing
prepare to
is
lay her
impossible.
son to rest. And on that
How you
note,
feel about
society, just comment below.
opening the
Comment
church back
your
up and having a
condolences
service.
to Mary and her family and
I wanna
all
invite
who Robert
my friend
Jr.
group.
loved him best.
They could use some
Until
soul
next time.
searching. I just never seen a group of women